The inspiration for my book is a little strange story. I woke up one morning and the word penumbra was on my mind. But what made it strange is that here's this word on my mind and I had no idea what it meant. So I looked it up and found that penumbra meant vague or fuzzy. And the technical definition of penumbra was what happens when there is an eclipse and the moon goes in front of the sun. There's this glow around the sun that keeps the earth from being in darkness, and penumbra is that glow. And I thought, that's a little bit the way my life was right then. It seemed like a lot of my life was kind of hazy and vague. It wasn't darkness, total darkness. I knew God, and if you think of God as the sun, I knew He was there. He was fixed, His light was still shining, but I just couldn't see Him clearly. At that time, at the same time, just when I was sort of going through this stage in life, I picked up my devotional, and the devotional that I happened to be reading that year was Dreams in the Desert. My entry one day was that be careful if you're in a dark place in your life. Don't try to rush out of it, because God may be wanting to do something in you and you don't want to hurry up whatever that might be that's happening. And it struck me as it certainly didn't solve everything I was going through at that time, but I felt like it was like a little ray of light that you would get from a lamppost. You know, a lamppost doesn't shine like the full orb of day. You don't even need them in the daytime, but you do need them as it's getting dusk and things are a little vague, or even when it's dark. So that stood in my mind, that devotional that I read, as a lamppost. And it was enough light to help me press on through the penumbra that I was living in until I got to another lamppost, and then another lamppost. Hence the name, Between the Lampposts. Just rays of light to shine some hope, some inspiration, some encouragement to keep pressing on. That's what my book is about.